An investigation is underway into the power outage that disrupted peak hour traffic in the capital, leaving commuters scrambling for buses and getting back in their cars this morning. The travel chaos sparking a call for assured long-term funding for the rail service. Kate Nicol-Williams reports.
Capital commuters in the morning rush booted off at train stations along the way after a power outage stopped signals working at Wellington station around 6 a.m.
Got on the train at Silverstream, got to about halfway to Batoni, they announced there were issues. Got off at Batoni.
Pretty annoying, eh? Like I started work at 7:30, so I'm pretty late at the moment, about 8:30 right now.
Replacement buses were offered from some spots, others trying to leave the city out of luck.
They said they might not even be able to get a bus for us, so might not even be able to get to school today, which is very unfortunate.
A temporary power repair was made at 7:30, allowing some lines to run before a full repair was made around 9.
On a scale of 1 to 10, probably a 4 inconvenience.
KiwiRail declined an interview but says the failure was likely caused by a faulty part, which has now been replaced. The manual signalling system was replaced over Christmas with an automated system. The agency says there's no evidence to suggest there's an issue with it, but the equipment supplier will be contacted. Any changes required to ensure there's no repeat will also be investigated.
We have been asking for assurances for the state of all of their assets that we need to be solid and secure and safe for us to be able to run our passenger network without disruptions.
The Regional Council operates the train service, which runs on KiwiRail's infrastructure. It says the government needs to provide long-term consistent funding so adequate upgrades can be planned for.
All you needed to see was the congestion on the roads coming in this morning, which was appalling. And that's what you will get if you don't have a rail system. And that's what you can expect if you don't invest properly.
Productivity down in the capital, with concern disruption will pop up again without greater investment.
You heard from the minister in charge within the last hour. What did he have to say, Kate?
Transport Minister Chris Bishop says that he's aware that rail users need greater certainty. He says the government's working on this with Greater Wellington Regional Council, and he also says that recent investments into the Wellington region's rail system were in response to disruption that passengers have faced in recent years. Further to this, he says that the transport operating models for both Auckland Transport and Greater Wellington are being reviewed with the mind to make these models more sustainable for funding. Now, after Sydney, Wellington has the highest public transport use per capita in Australasia. Today's incident from the morning rush through to 1 p.m. saw 99 services either disrupted or cancelled, and just 15 buses were put on as replacements.
Kia ora, Kate. Thank you.